three of the most mysterious holes on Earth.
1. The door to hell, Turkmenistan.
Deep in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan lies a massive crater that has been burning for more than 5 decades.
Known as the door to hell, this enormous crater is about 30 meters wide, and flames have been rising from inside it for decades.
The fire is fueled by natural gas, particularly methane.
At night, the glow from the crater can be seen from several miles away, making it look like a gateway to the underworld. But how did it get there?
According to the commonly accepted story,
Soviet geologists were drilling
for natural gas in
1971 when ground
suddenly collapsed beneath the drilling site.
The drilling equipment fell into the newly formed crater, and large amounts of gas began escaping.
Fearing that the gas could spread into the surrounding area,
the scientists reportedly set it on fire,
believing the gas would burn out within a few weeks, but it didn't.
The flames continued burning for decades. However, there is still some uncertainty surrounding the crater's exact origin. Turkmenistan has never released complete official records of the original drilling accident,
and some local scientists have suggested
that the crater may have formed earlier than the commonly reported date. In 2013, explorer George Kourounis descended into the crater as part of a National Geographic expedition, wearing protective equipment and carrying an oxygen supply. He collected samples from the bottom. What scientists discovered afterward was surprising. Despite the extreme heat and harsh conditions,
microorganisms were found living in the surrounding environment. Some of these organisms are capable of using methane as an energy source, showing just how adaptable life can be. There have also been stories about camel spiders gathering
around the crater because of the flames,
although some of these claims are difficult to verify.
And there's an important update. In 2025, Turkmenistan State Gas Company reported that the
flames had become dramatically weaker. The country has been drilling around the
crater to capture methane instead of
allowing it to escape into the atmosphere.
After more than 50 years of burning, the legendary door to hell may finally be getting close to going out.
2. The Batagaika Crater, Siberia.
Now travel thousands of miles north to the remote wilderness of Siberia.
Here lies one of the strangest geological formations on Earth, the Batagaika Crater,
sometimes nicknamed a gateway to the underworld.
Despite its name, this isn't a meteor crater. It is actually a massive area of collapsing ground caused by the thawing of permafrost.
The formation stretches for roughly a kilometer and continues to expand. As the frozen ground beneath the surface melts, it began developing significantly after large areas of
surrounding forest were cleared during the Soviet era.
Without the trees protecting the ground from sunlight, the surface became warmer. The frozen permafrost began to thaw, causing the ground to collapse.
And once the process started, it created a vicious cycle. As more ground collapsed, even more frozen material was exposed to warmer conditions, causing the crater to grow even larger. But this enormous collapse has revealed something extraordinary. Inside the ancient permafrost are layers of
Earth's past that have been frozen for thousands,
and in some places hundreds of thousands of years.
Scientists have discovered remarkably preserved remains of ancient animals, including mammoths and an ancient horse foal.
Some specimens were preserved so well that scientists could study their fur, skin, muscles, and other biological material. The Batagaika Crater is essentially opening a window into Earth's distant past.
Every time the ground collapses, another piece of ancient history is exposed. So while it may look like a giant scar on the Siberian landscape,
the Batagaika Crater is also one of the world's most fascinating natural archives.
3. The Well of Barhout, Yemen.
Our final hole is located deep in the desert of eastern Yemen,
near the border with Oman. It is known as the Well of Barhout, or more dramatically, the Well of Hell.
For centuries,
local legends claimed that this mysterious hole was a prison for evil spirits or jinn.
The perfectly circular opening is around 30 meters wide, surrounded by the barren desert. For generations, people were unsure what was actually at the bottom.
Some claimed that a terrible spell came from the hole.
Others believed that anyone who entered would never return. But in 2021, a team of Omani cave explorers decided to investigate.
Led by geologist Dr. Mohammed Oakindi, the team descended approximately 112 meters into the enormous hole, and what they found was completely different from the legends. Instead of a supernatural prison, they discovered a beautiful underground cave system filled with stalagmites, flowing water, and signs of life. Some of the formations reached several meters in height. The explorers also found bats, snakes, frogs, insects, and lizards living inside the cave. They even discovered dead birds, which likely explained the terrible smell reported by people near the opening. After spending hours exploring the cave, the team found no evidence of anything supernatural. So what actually created the Well of Barhout? Scientists believe it is a natural karst sinkhole.
Over extremely long periods of time,
Groundwater slowly dissolves limestone beneath the surface. This creates underground cavities.
eventually, the ground above becomes too weak to support itself and collapses.
The result is a massive opening like the Well of Barhout. So the truth behind the so-called Well of Hell is not demons,
Spirits, or supernatural forces.
it's geology.
The real mystery.
3 terrifying holes. One has been burning for decades because of natural gas.
Another is growing because human activity helped trigger permafrost thaw.
And the third,
Once believed to be a gateway to the underworld, turned out to be a natural cave system. Perhaps the most unsettling lesson is this:
the most dangerous force on Earth isn't always something supernatural. Sometimes it's simply nature and sometimes it's ours.